Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Fred VanVleet.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
So the Houston starting five. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Alperon Şengün out there with Thompson. And it's the great in at the 1. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And here's Denver. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
Murray, no good. Here's the great, defended by Murray.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Outside Porter. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range.
Well, look, this is what Michael Porter Jr. is all about. He's out there to find shots at the arc.
Thompson, a screen on Murray. Thompson outside. Connects from downtown.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Murray, coming off a solid outing against Dallas. Back to Gordon. Pass to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Porter from outside. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Porter's got 6.
And how's that for an answer? Porter Jr. coming right back at the defense.
And coach, a 3-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
Everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing.
Here's the great. He's got 5. Oh, misses the dunk.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Pass to Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Rockets trail by 3. Here's the great. Green for 3. Another 3 from Houston.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Porter. Now Jokic. Out to Gordon. And here's Murray. From outside the arc. Thompson pulls it in. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's the great, defended by Murray. Here's the great. And that comes off the assist by Green. The great's got 7. Denver has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. This is the first they're seeing of Houston.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
For the Nuggets, Watson, he's checked in for Porter Jr., and it's Russell Westbrook in for Brown. Eason's checked in for Houston. Whitmore comes in for Green. Watson passes to Murray. Gordon with a screen on Eason. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
Oh, had a nice open look right there. He has 6.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Murray. And again, it's Denver missing.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And they're building up steam, getting out and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Westbrook outside. Outside Watson. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray from outside nails it from 3. Murray's got 7 points.
Well, that's Jamal Murray's game in a nutshell. A score-first guard with great confidence.
Pass to Eason. Thompson outside. Şengün, the screen. Here's the great, defended by Murray. Here's the great. And it falls all over the rim and in.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's Houston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a
different look for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Jordan. Brown comes in for Watson. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Strother. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. The combo up front is Porter Jr. and the Joker. Russell Westbrook out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
We'll stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian, they are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and they're proof that smart front office decisions and patience really pays off in the long run.
Şengün, a screen on Murray. Here's the great. He's got 15. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
On the wing, Murray. 14 points for him. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul. Watson, he's checked in for Porter Jr. Whitmore's checked in for Houston. Here's Murray. 8-point game. And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant, sitting at the midway point of the season now, as a player, does it feel that way? Or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer, whether it's games of consequence that magnify things or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Denver's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. The 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Whitmore. A minute 22 left in the first half of this game. Şengün, a screen on Murray. 4 on the clock. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, how about the connection there? Great pass and even better finish by Şengün.
1:10 left in the second. Now here's Murray. He's closely guarded. Deflected! And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here for the Nuggets. Gordon comes in for Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Westbrook. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Whitmore. Brown passes to Gordon. Murray from outside finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Here's the great, defended by Murray. Here's the great. 19 points in the game. This one for 3. No good on the shot. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. On the wing, Murray. Green covering. Murray, no good.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Green's feeling it at the arc.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his 3-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Here's Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And so it's Houston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Houston Rockets.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. A peek at the latest returns.
I was just thinking about all the changes we've seen to the All-Star voting process over the years. A lot of new factors in play now.
Yeah, like social media. Definitely tips the scales when it comes to who's selected.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Nuggets trail by 8. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Amen Thompson out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's the great, and at the point. Here's Porter, and another basket for Denver.
Well, he's a guy you have to watch anywhere on the floor. Porter Jr. does have that mid-range ability.
Thompson, a screen on Murray. Here's the great, defended by Gordon. 6 to shoot. The great, the pass to Brooks. No good on the 3. Denver's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me, because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
Murray with it. He's got 19. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. He got a piece of it. Brooks left side. Here's the great. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And a two-handed jam!
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Şengün. And there's Jokic on the assist by Porter. Jokic has got his second basket on the night.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Thompson passes to the great. And he dunks it down.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Murray deciding where to go with it. To the paint. That shot, no good. Thompson with some nice D. Here's the great, defended by Murray. Here's the great, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch, that's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Porter, the pass to Murray. Three on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Porter's shot is off. The Rockets lead by 13. Here's the great. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul of the game. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in for Brooks. Şengün, the screen. And he's going for the lob. Can't get it to drop.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Outside Murray. Westbrook right side. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Westbrook's got 5 points.
I don't think I need to tell anybody. Westbrook is a gunner. If the D isn't right up on him, when he gets the ball, he's taking that shot for sure.
Here's the great, driving in. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
We know Nikola Jokic is a natural, but that's not all. Coach Malone said it's too bad that people can't peek behind the curtain and see how hard Nikola works. He understands that there's no magic formula. Yes, he's incredibly gifted, but it's his work ethic that's great. Brian?
Well, Allie, talent only gets you so far. He's got both. Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Strother comes in for Jamal Murray. Strother. And again, it's Denver missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Eason, pass to the great. Smith with it. Pass to the great. Outside for Green. Here's the three. Buries it from three. He's got 10.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Porter from outside. It's hauled in by Houston. The great's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Hey, that's just their first turnover. Overall, they've done a great job taking care of the ball. And great job to establish position and square up.
Jordan's checked in for the Nuggets. Brown comes in for Strother. Now here's Westbrook. Tightly guarded. Banked it in off the glass. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game.
That's the area of the floor where Westbrook's efficiency scoring the ball is fantastic.
The great with the bucket.
He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
No luck on that one. And so it's the Houston Rockets with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. More 2K action in just a moment. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. It's hauled in by Houston. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly, Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? Porter, the pass to Brown. Shot from the top of the key. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
And this is Porter Jr.'s role. It's why his coaches and teammates encourage him to keep looking to score.
Throws it up high, and Şengün throw it down.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Here's Murray. Pass to Brown. Puts it up from the high post. Murray, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Got a hand on it.
The size of Porter can sneak up on you. He's a surprising 6'10".
Thompson with a screen. 5 on the clock. The great, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Fades back. Murray from outside. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Murray's got 7 points for the quarter.
The passing ability of Jokic, the way he sees the floor, it's off the charts.
Here's the great. Brooks outside. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. Misses the layup. Nuggets trail by 21.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Rockets.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, oh my goodness!
What a dunk!
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Murray for three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Şengün, a screen on Murray. The great, the pass to Şengün. Stolen by Jokic. Now here's Murray. Gordon outside. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game.